Hey, what is going on, my plant peoples? What is going on? All right, I'm getting myself situated because today was a long day. All right, I'm a little tired. So I got my, you know, I'm getting myself ready. What's going on? I am the ADHD gardener where I use gardening hacks, plants of humor, yada, yada, yada. I do it for a lot of health, sobriety, ADHD learning, ADHD living, and all that. Anyway, I got a lot of stuff to do. I've been neglecting my house plants. So today it's all about house plants, okay? I got a lot of house plants to take care of because I'm cleaning my room, well, my plant room, and I have been neglecting my house plants, which totally sucks. But that's why we're here because I need to do a lot of repotting, rewatering, moving from some plants from one pot to another, switching it. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot some damn fertilizer. Oh, well, oopsie. Here we are. I forgot some fertilizer. Oh, maybe I can get Jose to bring me the bag of fertilizer. Unless I bring my camera with me to go figure out how am I going to get some fertilizer. Damn, I forgot that. Ah, I have to order some fertilizer anyway. When you're doing indoor house plants, it's not like you're supposed to be using outdoor fertilizer. However, I need to order some, what do you call that, worm castings? Which, note to self, Jack, need to order some. I totally have not done it. So I was going to use some outdoor fertilizer. Could you do that? Yes, you can. Is it ideal? Not really. But would it work? Yes, it will. And that's where I was going for. But I don't have that right now. That's okay. I have liquid fertilizer. So we're going to run with that. That'll buy me some time. And that's what we got to do. I have a lot of stuff that I got to do. Yo, and that I have spider mites inside of my house and mealy bugs. I'm not feeling either one of them. Well, the mealy bugs I've always had inside of my house because I remember bringing my house plants in from like last year, 3 years ago. Yo, let me tell you, the mealy bugs never left my house. They never left my house. They just came from one plant to another plant. I can never eradicate full blown mealy bugs from my house. So I'm always got to be staying on top of it. But this year, the spider mites that I have inside of the house, that was because I brought them in through plant that I got here. This right here, this has the spider mites. So that was a my bad. I've been taking care of it now, so I did kill the spider mites. Oh, I am wrong about that. I see it right there. If you want to know how you got some spider mites on your plant, you can check it out because it gives like has like a spider web, like a real fine spider web. Doesn't look like an actual spider web, but you can definitely tell that you got spider mites in your plants by a fine looking spider web. And that's what I have in my ginger plant, which gosh, and it's on top of it's on my Hoya plant too. That sucks. But either way, here we are. So regardless, even if I'm not on live streaming, I gotta do this regardless. So here we are. All right. So it's not exactly the most exciting stuff, but then again, what can you do? It's stuff. This is real life, and I got to work on that. And I'm trying not to beat myself up about it because, hey, you know what? My inside of my head is going, Jack, you know what? You kind of suck as a gardener because all your plants keep dying, and it's not because I don't know my knowledge, because I do know my plant knowledge. It's an ADHD thing. I procrastinate. I forget its existence. I just keep putting it off, and I'm like, I could do it for another day. I could do it for another day, and I never get to it until I finally get into this room, and I'm like, oh, and that's my fault. So here we are, and that's what I got to do. I got some root hormone powder. I got my spray bottle full of neem oil and neem oil mix and all that. Got that. I got some water. I got some pots, and I had to do a lot of repotting. So here we are. This is what I got to do. I'm not happy about this, but it is what it is. Like, look at this. Look at my poor old plant. Jeez. And this was my fault because, again, I wasn't paying attention and I stopped caring. And the only reason why I stopped caring about it was because I don't like this ugly ass pot. I think I was gifted this, to be honest, but I did not like the pot. And you know what? I just forgot about it. No, I purposefully forgot about it. I was like, yeah, I don't want to even look at it. But as a result of it, my plant is not looking the best. So I can transfer it into a better pot And I could bring this up to life because I know I can because I have before. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to repot it, add this pot in general. This thing is ugly. Oh, it does hang though. Is it? No. Oh, it's a hanging one. Ah, still, I don't like the pot. It's ugly. But I want the plant, so we're going to save that. All right. Gosh, let me set up. I don't even want to use this soil. Ugh, the soil. You know what it is? I need the fertilizer. But the fertilizer is in another room. But it's okay. We can wing it. Wing it. This is what I say for everything. I wing everything. Even my niece and nephews repeat after me. Like they say the same thing. That's okay. We'll wing it. They say that. Oh, that's one of my dogs. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, what's going on? I want to believe. How's it going? I'm just here, just lamenting over my neglected houseplants because of me, not because of my houseplant skills, because I do love and know a lot about plants. It's just me, Jackie. You know what it is? I'm unmedicated, dude. I'm not on any ADHD meds, which does not make the situation any easier. So I tend to mess up a lot. But it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna roll with it. That's one of the troubles of being unmedicated ADHD, because you are like, life gets to be kind of crazy when you're left unhinged. That's a good way of saying it. On top of that, on the combined type. So not only am I a day drifter in my head, I am also hyperactive as heck. So that does not help. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. You know what? But maybe this could be, there's people out there that could say, hey, at least I'm not the only one. Because this was one of the main reasons why I went on YouTube anyway, to say, to find my peoples. So here we are, finding my peoples. So I'm using up an old plant. I had some lemongrass in here, actually, and of course the lemongrass was not looking too hot. So I do have another lemongrass plant that is thriving, doing pretty good, but this plant, not the best. So what I'm going to do is reuse the soil. Of course, I am looking for fertilizer, but the fact that the fertilizer is in the back room right now, and I can't go get it because I'm live streaming, we're gonna run with it. We're gonna run with it. It's still usable. You could always add liquid fertilizer. You could always repot in the future, but for now, that's what I'm using. And we're just gonna run with it because that's what I got. You know what? I never claimed to be like the best gardener anyway. I just came on here to find my peoples. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So if you dig it, you dig it. Okay, let me do this. I wish I had a table. Actually, I do have a table. Maybe I will do this on a table. I got one of those like school desks and stuff that I'm actually gonna use. That's actually not a bad idea. You know what? Straight up, that's what I'm gonna use. That's what I'm gonna do right there. I'm gonna set up my station. What's going on, South Florida sunshine? I hope you like neurodivergence, because I am totally one of those right here. All right, let me set up my stuff. I need to get situated because I'm doing a lot of stuff. And on top of that, for anyone in the future, there is a there's a class that I'm teaching for like master gardening, but that won't be announced until maybe a few weeks from now. But I've been working on that, so I've been a little on the busier side. So let me move over all my stuff. I gotta move my laptop and everything because I'm gonna use that desk so I can repot everything from a better seated position, because I know my back's gonna hurt from here. Besides, I don't even know how these live streams even work. Like, is there like a right way or wrong way to how to do this? I don't know how this works. I'm just me. Oh, my back. All right, here we are. See? There we go. We're gonna run with all this. Hold on a second. Okay, close my laptop. Move everything out of the way. Move my laptop. Okay, I'm doing this. Let's put this on top of the leckables. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, we're getting there. Moving everything. Okay. And you know what? I took this desk from because it's like a little school desk or something. It's pretty cool. I have ADHD, some elemental P too. My fibro causing some issues with forming words today. I hear that. Doesn't help that I have MS. So having multiple sclerosis sucks. So not only do I have ADHD, I also have other autoimmune issues. Yay! Great. Isn't that fun? Said nobody ever. Okay, we're going with it. My dog, I love you, dog. I need you to get out of the way. Okay, bring in the desk. I'm doing it. Why do I have that up on there? See my desk? I'm with it. And I can move all this out of the way. Then I can pop my plants right there. And I appreciate everybody here, okay? You know, I appreciate you guys being here because, you know, I'd be doing this here on my own, by myself, and now it's kind of boring because obviously it's just me and the plants, and that kind of sucks. Love the hydra behind you. Is it the crack heat? Oh, I just did a video on that last week. Actually, it is the crack heat and the DWC, which is the deep water culture on it. You can check out that video. I just did it I did the results on it last week. And doing good so far. I'm going to show you that, I guess, in a minute. It's right behind me. It was actually did pretty good. I just fertilized it. I think like about a week ago or something. And my thing is that I'm trying to see. I guess you can't see. Hold on. Let me show you right here. Might as well. There we go. There we are. Okay, so I have 2 containers of deep water culture, and then 2 of them are cracky. And I think the experiment was, well, one, I did a part 1 to this, but this was obviously a learning experience. So the part 1, obviously I made a lot of mistakes and stuff to it. But from that, I learned a lot more about hydro, and I wound up doing it all over again, changing some stuff up, and I explained that in the video. There you go, that works. I did. Yeah, cool. All right, move that out of the way. We're getting there. We are so getting there, and I appreciate all y'all patience. For real. Yeah, ha. Here we go. All right. Now we're ready to rock and down. Oh, whew, okay. Now we're situated. Now we can see what we're doing on my desk. And we're close. See, we are. Yeah, I will watch the video. That sounds great. You know what? I did a lot of comparison because if you see the first video, the part 1, it wasn't a hot mess. It was because obviously I thought that I can get away with some stuff, but then again, I like to experiment. All right. So, you know, I never claimed to be like the best gardener or anything or the best, most knowledgeable person out here. I just like to, you know, do stuff, experiment and whatnot. But from that, and obviously I killed it because of my own doing and my own mishaps. I needed to, you know, finish it up and do it all over again. But when I did it all over again, it actually worked out better because I learned from my mistakes. So, you know, gardening is a learn from your mistakes kind of deal. And that's what we're going to do right now. Oh, I left that there. Oh, God, my plant. Please, dog, don't knock it over. All right, I need to do this. I gotta do something with Pothos is looking like crap. So we're going to do this. All right. I'm so glad I learned better. This. Something so simple. Of course, other people would know this, but I'm also the impulsive, obviously ADHD. So it's like I do stuff without actually thinking fully all the way through. And it doesn't help that I'm not on any medication. So here, I don't want to say I go feral, but it feels like that sometimes. It really does. Okay. So I needed to fix up this room because it was looking a hot mess. Everything else in my house was looking great. So the last room that I needed to fix up and clean up was this room. So now I got this ugly ass pot with this sad ass pothos. And we're going to change it up and switch it into another pot because this thing's ugly and I need this to thrive. It needs help, so much help. Oh gosh, this is terrible. I'm going to give you a major haircut. Where's my scissors? Oh, there we are. Yeah, this looks pretty bad. I have a better Pothos in the back of me that's actually really good. So that one's not bad. But this one needs a lot of help. I got some root hormone powder, so I know it will bounce back. I don't have a problem with that. But you know, I'm rolling with the punches. All right. I'm rolling with the punches. Yeah, this looks terrible. Ooh, oh man. You just look like you need water. That's all you look like. You need water. I don't know if I'm willing to save this though. Not really. This one I'll probably save. You look like you're struggling. Look like you're struggling, homie. Snip. There we go. Yeah. All you need is some root hormone powder. You should be all right. Oh, is that a root? Oh, that's an air root. There we go. Yeah, you look like you're. Oof. Oh, you know what? Now I forgot which side it was. Did I cut it from the bottom or the top? Damn. All right. Let's put some root hormone powder and get this going. I kill so many things gardening. I just started telling people that. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, Jesus. I got a lot of plants for you. Because I be killing a lot of them too. Oh, man, y'all. I just found out that I killed one of my, well, I see signs of life in it. And you think that you've killed a plant, even if it was an accident or whatever, you can, there's signs of life through the stem. Because boy, if that stem is looking green and there's little nubs, by the nodes, you can, you can kind of see if it's, salvageable. That's a good way of saying it. Is it salvageable? And we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna get some root hormone powder and save this plant because you need saving. You look a hot mess. All right, here we go. Let's do this. There we go. You need to stay alive. You need to stay alive. I've never, the unpopular opinion, I'm not a fan of Pothos. I'm not. So I noticed, and that's probably why I don't get into a lot of houseplants, is because I am not a fan of certain houseplants. I'm just not. So if I'm not a fan of the way it looks, then I don't really care enough to keep it alive. And unfortunately, that's a terrible habit, a terrible way of looking at it. It really is. So, oh, are you a mealybug? Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no. What is that? What is that? That's not a mealybug, is it? I can't tell. You can definitely tell a mealybug is white, and they look like little cotton balls, and they leave little remnants of white. It's just not cool. Oh, hold on. I'm an expert at killing orchids. That's one thing I haven't killed, which I'm surprised. Actually, orchids are epiphytes, which means that they don't even need soil to thrive. You can keep that sucker in like orchid bark or like even leca balls. I have a few orchids in leca balls, and they do pretty good. They do, like after they flower, after they're done flowering, they can use a little pep up. Like once it's all done, sometimes you have to like repot it or give it a little bit of help. But normally they do not so bad. And I've also noticed that orchids do not like full sun. No full sun for orchids. They'd like off light, like non-bright, non-direct light. And they do work pretty good. I can't do this. I keep orchids alive only because I live in the tropics. Yo, you have the best flipping weather in the summertime. I mean, granted, it's probably too hot, but then again, I'm Puerto Rican, so you would think I'd be used to the humidity levels or something. But that'd be great. And you got flipping trees, mango trees, orange trees. So I'm a little jelly of you guys down there. But what I'm not jelly of is your humidity. Because you got killer humidity down there. And I ain't feeling that. Okay, this one you are going to survive. Yo, dogs, get out. I don't need my dogs being a pain in the butt. They keep coming in through there. Oh, that's a root. I'm going to cut you right there. Snip. There we are. Try and hang them in your bathroom next time. Yeah, that's a good one. Humidity. Yes, exactly. You can do that. They'll just take all the humidity from the air and the moisture. So that's what they do out in nature anyway. So that's a good one. Hopefully you have a little light source. I don't know if you have a window or something. That could help. I say they live up in the canopy of the trees in the rainforest. Yeah, you know what I did too? I actually did it with some of my air plants. That you can actually, I don't want to say tie, but you can put your orchid. If you have wire, like wire string, you can actually tie the orchid to a tree outside. And it'll thrive like that. It'll start to develop like air roots and kind of wrap around the trunk of the tree, which is pretty cool. I have done that with my air plant, but the only problem is obviously I'm up north, so I can't keep it there all winter because, you know, so, but for y'all down south people, that's a really good idea, which is why I'm so jelly of your weather. So much better than up here, up northerners. All right, here we go. We're gonna fill up this little pot with the pothos because this is not cool, not cool at all. Visitors from the north need multiple showers here. Yeah, because humidity. Oh, let me tell you, right? What do you call it? Well, I'm assuming because Puerto Rico humidity is disgusting. Like, it's disgusting. There's so much humidity down there. It's like ridiculous. I am one of those people that need to shower like twice a day down there because I don't like, it's so gross. But if I could garden down there, I think I would, it'd probably be like a good trade-off though, because y'all got some really good weather to be gardening year round. That's why oh my gosh, I would love that. One goal of mine, maybe at some point in my life, would to have a farm in Puerto Rico. That'd be great. My family's got some land out there. I don't know if they'd hit me off with a chunk of land. All right, you know what? I don't like this pothos at all. I think we're just not gonna do nothing with this. All right, maybe one little chunk here. It's got a little life left. Other than that, I'm gonna keep it moving because this is not the best looking. I'd rather propagate the other one, make it look a lot more bushier. This is a hot mess. I feel bad. Someone gave this to me. Damn, I feel bad. Someone gave this to me. Oh, that was an air root. Oh, hey. Oh, damn, that just... All right, you know what? Screw this plant. I'm not feeling it no more. See? Off. Another death. Death by choice because I am not feeling that. So we're going to let that be. Okay. Put that in here. This will come back. I know this will. All right, stick that in there. Oh, I forgot to put root hormone powder in this, but pothos, they propagate very easily. It's like ridiculous how fast they do it. So that one can go. Actually, I feel kind of bad that I only have a few of these. It'll be all right. So let me come to the back of this and chop off some of this because this needs help too. Snip. There we are. This one looks a lot more healthier. So we're gonna use this and propagate this. That looks way better. So we're gonna give me like a few snips right up here. There we go. Let's do some root hormone powder. I love root. You know what? I did an experiment actually. I did a video on it. An experiment on what can you use like for root hormone powder. Oh God, this bra sucks. Pain in the ass. There was one an experiment on. I used 4 different types of root hormone powder substitutes. Right. There was a control which I used no powder. The other one was cinnamon. The other one was honey, and the other one was actual root hormone powder. And then I believe the other one was something else. I don't remember. But either way, the honey worked. The honey was the best one. Honey actually works as a root hormone powder. I was so surprised. I said, yo, that actually worked. So if you don't have root hormone powder, you can use honey. That actually worked out pretty darn good. All right, let's stick that in there. Oh, yeah, you're going to thrive. I see it now. Now, if I can only not forget your existence, If you do not have ADHD, you have something called object permanence, which means if you have a plant just like this and you put it on a shelf, you're going to remember its existence. However, ADHD people have issues with object permanence, which means if I put this plant on a shelf, I will forget its existence. So I will totally forget that I actually potted this plant and I actually put it on the shelf and, I kind of forgot about it. So that means I need to have a bunch of reminders, a lot of bells, whistles, alarms to remind me that there's a plant on that shelf that needs attention. I have not gotten there yet. Working on that. Yes, I wanted to go out today, but my daughter needed a driving lesson. Ah, she's in her 20s. Ah, gosh, what it would be to be in my 20s again. Ah, that would be nice. That'd be nice. Oh my gosh. I was in my 20s. Let me tell you. Whoo. Well, in my mind, I'm like 29. So yeah, in my mind, I'm like in my late 20s still. So here we go. She has high functioning autism, but very hard to tell now. It's more like ADHD. Yeah, ADHD. I gotta say, it can be a superpower. Not gonna lie, because at least in my life, it has been. It has its drawbacks, obviously, but if you look at the positive sides of it, boy, it really does have its positive sides. I tell you. That is wild. Oh, yeah, honey works. Yeah, absolutely, it does. I could not believe it when I found out about that. I was like, "Yo, this shit actually works," and it worked really darn good. It was so up there. I can't put the video on there though, but it worked just as well as the root hormone powder. I was blown away by that honey. Couldn't believe it. I was like, "Yo, you actually work." Surprise, surprise. Oh, that reminds me of what do you call those memes? They're not memes, they're like gifts. Surprise, surprise. Anyway. Oh, that was funny. All right, we're getting there because I need to do something with that plant anyway. So I'm gonna fill up this container. Oh, that looks kind of sad. That looks kind of sad. Let's fix this up. There we go. That looks a lot better. Oh, I do have, right? I'm in my 30s on the inside. 53 for real though. I'm 39. I'm 39, but on the inside, I'm in my late 20s and I'm sticking with it. You know, I am so, I don't want to say I'm so afraid, but I'm looking in the mirror every morning, every day, and I'm like, yo, I better not see a wrinkle. Better not see a flipping wrinkle. I already got saggy cheeks, but that's because I what do you call it? I lost weight and I wound up losing weight in my face. So now my cheeks went boop, and I'm like, no, that's sad. But otherwise, all right. So let's do one more of these. This is looking pretty good. That's looking kind of saddish, but whatevs. There we go. We're gonna fill this up. And let me tell you, it's all about how you feel on the inside. Don't let no one tell you that, oh my gosh, why don't you act your age? Yo, who says that you gotta act like whatever? Who the hell says that? What's the right way of acting like a 53-year-old? It makes no sense. If you want to act like you're younger, then act like you're younger. Why not? It's all about how you feel on the inside. You know what I mean? That's how you stay young. You know what I'm saying? That's how you stay young. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with that. I want to be one of those 70-year-olds that like still mess around, not mess around, but like play jokes and pranks on like younger generation. That sounds like fun. Someone said that they thought I was in 30s, and before I got excited, they said because of the way I act. Dude, come on. I know, but at least it is how the way you act. You know what I mean? Sometimes it energizes people. Like it's a good is that jovial spirit? You just got a nice, yeah. It is how it is. Listen, I don't know. I'm not a fan of getting older. Let me tell you, but here I am. What can you do? It only took me 39 years to kind of straighten out my life. Now I'm like, oh, can I get a redo of my 20s? That would be great. Great. But alas, here we are. All right. I did not stick that in the dirt. There we go. All right, we're going to fill this sucker in. We're going to water it and move on to the next plant. Yeah, you need some help. We're gonna bush this out because this is a decent pothos. What else? God, this plant looks. Oh, I also. Oh my God, I gotta save that other plant too. It's not the Monstera. Oh, it's the Monstera Addin. Addin. Am I saying that right? Addin. It looks like a Monstera deliciosa. It's just got more narrower leaves. Like an ass, I neglected that plant, but I see signs of life, so that's work on. But before that, I'm still gonna finish my pothos. Oh shit, that's just leaking all over me. This one's not bad. Needs a little help. Of course, I've neglected it, but it still looks pretty decent despite its neglect. It's just got a lot of like crispy leaves. So once you do, fix all that. Oh, by the way, fun fact, which I just learned about recently, is that if you climb your pothos instead of down, I heard that the leaves get larger. I'm about to try that. I really am, because one of the reasons why I never like pothos is because they got small leaves and nothing too big about them. But when I saw that pothos that was huge leaves, I was amazed. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try, going up instead of down with the pothos leaves and see where I go with that. Very excited. Out of sight, out of mind, though. We don't do it on purpose. Absolutely. And this is why a lot of my plants die. A lot of my plants die because out of sight, out of mind. The term for it is called object permanence. So if you are not neurodivergent, or if you don't have memory issues or anything like that, you have object permanence. It's like you putting something in a cabinet and you remember that it exists. You think, oh man, you know what? Hey, my oatmeal or my peanut butter jar is in the cabinet. Me, on the other hand, if I put that peanut butter jar inside the cabinet, I forget all about its existence and I forget that I have peanut butter. Next thing you know, I'm buying like 3 or 4 peanut butter jars because I forgot that there's one original one in the cabinet. Yep, that's the problem. Yeah, so that is one of the main reasons. That's actually one of the main reasons why a lot of my plants die. Not because I suck as a gardener, because I can't remember its existence, which sucks. So that's why I need a lot of reminders, a lot of bells, a lot of alarms, a lot of physical reminders of Jose telling me, yo, you're going to take care of this plant. Things look like death. And then I go, oh, yeah, I forgot all about the plant. Yeah, that's just how it goes. It's kind of sad, but what can you do? I mean, it would help if I took some medicine, but hey, screw that. I'll be all right. Oh, there we go. Besides, I like to shake things up a little bit. I like a little excitement in my life. What more excitement is this? What more excitement can I get from just being a little feral from ADHD? I'm working with it. Okay, one more. We're going in. Oh yeah, that's good. Next one. I got one more, and then we're gonna move on from the pothos. Oh. Okay. And I'm a little thirsty. What's up with that? Didn't I bring a water bottle? I did. Oh, I got a satin pothos. Now that one's actually nice. It's just that I totally forgot about that one too. And by the time I realized it, it looks like it was dying. So I watered it. So now that one will be next. I'm going to try to bring that back from this death. That is also why our old friends are like new friends are not our friends, because we can't forget. Yes, we can. We can actually absolutely forget people's existence. And that includes family as well. This is why I always tell my family that it's like, hey, if I don't call you, oops. But if you live close to me where I can literally drive to your house, I will see you all the darn time because I will remember that you exist. It goes for people as well. Not only just objects. The only thing, obviously, you don't have to really, I don't have to worry about that with my dogs because my dogs are always around me. That plant, mother's tongue, that's snake plant, right? Can grow wild here and reproduce like crazy. You can draw that. And that's gotta be nice. Well, yeah, because you got the greatest like weather. Totally. I mean, wouldn't that plant do well in any southern climate? Even like Arizona Texas, because it likes, you know, it likes dry environment as well. But not no. Oh God, these dogs. Not surprising that they do well in hey. They act like they want to go outside, but it's raining out there, so they won't go far. They'll stand right by the doorway and stare out into the rain, but they won't go out in the rain. Pain in the butts. Okay, let's put this one in. This will be the last pothos, and then I can move on to the satin pothos and see what I can do with that one, because that one. Okay, there we go. We managed to save this one with a bunch of cuttings. Now we're going to water it later, and I cannot forget its existence. So how am I going to not forget its existence? This is what I call the plant ICU, which is in the hospital world, the medical world, they call it a PICU, but usually that PICU is for humans. But I got my own little PICU. It's a plant ICU. So that means any plants that I need to remember its existence, that means I put it in a place that I always go. For example, I am always in the kitchen because obviously I got to cook. So I will leave this plant in the stinking kitchen so I can pass by it multiple times a day. That's the only way that I'm going to remember that it's alive, that it's still here. Leaving it in my kitchen. So that's one. That's good. You're going into my kitchen so I can remember that you're alive, that you exist. Yeah, now this is the sad satin pothos. Oh gosh, that's my fault. This one is so sad. And that is, again, my bee plant. That is, I will take this. That is a total my fault, but you are still alive. You just got massive leaf curl, and I can totally understand why you have massive leaf curl, because you were not watered for like ever, because I forgot you. So we're going to help this out a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, that's a snake plant. You put it in our soil, and the philodendrons can grow up to trees. That's one of the plants I killed in one of my philodendrons. That was a nice one. I think it was a philodendron pink princess. But yeah, I got another philodendron upstairs. That one's actually doing pretty darn good. I enjoy the philodendrons because they're aeroids and they don't involve a lot of work, and they can tolerate a good old drought. So that's not bad. I do enjoy those. Actually, I think I have two philodendrons upstairs in my bedroom. Actually, I think I do. Yeah. They're just two different varieties of philodendrons. I think we're doing pretty good. Let me just repot this one real quick because this is looking a little sad. A lot of sad. You know what? I can only imagine what people must be thinking when they stream and they hear me talk like a neurotic ass person, and then they just hop right on off. Luckily, I got a thick skin, so don't slip and bother me anymore. But here we are. This is what it is. I mean, if there's one thing I don't like is watching boring people. Okay. This is why I myself don't even watch people live stream, which is kind of crazy. Which is why if I don't even watch people live stream, I can't expect anyone else to watch me live stream because I know this shit's boring. See how this goes? See, I lowered my expectations. That makes sense? I don't know. But this is just actually how I am in real life, obviously. So, this is what it is. But if you were to see me in real life, this is exactly how I am. Probably even more excitable. I am a little more calmer right now because I am obviously sitting in a chair and just chit-chatting. Looks healthy, hanging there right in front of your bathroom. Exactly. I'm going to stare at it. I need to stare right at it. Actually, I have a little spot right above my sink in my kitchen, and that's exactly where I'm going to put it so I can see it every single flipping time so I know it's existing. Okay, what's up with this? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. See, we're going to have to cut down these roots. This needs help. All right, no time like the present. No time like the present. This needs a massive haircut. What is this? All right. Well, let's cut some roots, huh? Shall we? Yes, I did. I definitely cut some roots. You can actually totally do that. your plant will survive and your plant will grow back its roots. Sometimes you got to do it to kind of like revive your plant, any plant, house plant, outside plant, if you're repotting. Sometimes you can, just straight up cut them roots and it will grow back all over again. So I just did that. And now we're going to fix it back up because that needed some help. Sometimes it's like a good refresher. It's like giving yourself a haircut for your hair. You know what I mean? You want to snip, and let it grow back all over again. Went to the Opryland Hotel and they had them growing up trees too. See, if I lived over there, I would be taking a little snip of these plants and bringing them right back home. I sure would. I don't care what nobody says. I would be definitely doing that. And that's one of the advantages of living down south, especially in Florida, because you have access to so many plants outside. And you don't even got to buy them. They're just out there free. I got to call it free 99. I have seen that too. Monstera deliciosas, climbing up trees and stuff down south. Man, talk about free. That'd be awesome. Oh, that'd be great. I do lives lately because creating videos outside with my son yanking up plants while I plant them seems counterintuitive and super frustrating. It is. It is. Sometimes it's a pain. Like sometimes I don't mind. Like I don't mind doing live streams because I'm thinking to myself, if I gotta do this stuff by myself, it gets kind of boring. So I say, hey, you know what? We can be bored together. You can be bored. I can be bored. We can be bored together. Besides, sometimes it's just easier that way. Oh, my back is starting to hurt. Oh, man. I can't even sit in the chair for that long before my back starts to hurt. Oof, here we are. Okay, we're going to replant this. I'm going to give it a little root hormone powder. This seems to be some fabric. I think it was from the net pot or from whatever previous. Ooh, excuse me. I'm going to give it some root hormone powder. They look like you can use a little boost of life. Granted, I'm going to fertilize all of you guys with some fertilizer water. You can use that. You're really going to need it. But you're going to come back. I know it. And again, this is the plant that I'm bringing into my kitchen, so I do not forget its existence. Again. See, you know what it is? I love growing outside. I mean, I'm an outdoor gardener all the way. So the only reason why I got into houseplants is because of the wintertime. The wintertime, obviously, I can't garden outside, so I got into houseplants in the winter because obviously you can keep houseplants indoors. The thing is, and one of the reasons why my houseplants do so crappy is because I'm so concentrated on the outside of my plants, gardening outdoors, that my houseplants go by the wayside. That's another reason why they tend to, some of them die, some of them not die, because, I'm more of an outdoorsy gal. So to know about houseplants, so I only really keep houseplants alive just to keep me busy and occupied in the wintertime, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's like helping deadhead certain plants at stores. Yeah, do those seeds I put in my pocket. Really, does it really though? You know what? Oh, that's people call it prop lifting. People get so butthurt about this. Like there's always like a major divide between like houseplants. If I go any store, Lowe's or whatever, I won't do this in every store though. Only big box like Lowe's really, because I'm not going to go to like a mom and pop plant shop and do that. I would probably ask, but then again, would I even? I don't really know. I guess it depends. I guess it depends on the store, to be honest. But if I'm going to Lowe's, I'm there all the time, and I see a bunch of like little plant stems on the floor or something, you best believe I'm going to grab it. You best believe I'm going to grab it. I'm going to do it. But it doesn't. See, that's the thing. We know more about plants than some of these stores. So we already know that we deadhead a lot of these flowers and whatnot. I do that though. I do that at Lowe's. When I see flowers or something, and I just like some of them look kind of like deadish, I'll go, boop. You could deadhead them. But it's a controversial topic. I guess it depends on who you talk to about that. Some people do get butthurt about the conversation. So I guess you got to be careful who you're talking to about it. You will pop up. You're just going to need a lot of help. Okay, next plant. Next plant. We're getting there. I had a few objectives for this live stream, and it was a few plants that I need to do this for. So the next one is my Monstera Addin. Am I saying that right? Addin. What a bad time to have an itch in my scalp. Ah, there we go. Oh gosh, that feels so good. Who wants to use soily hands? Okay, now this plant is sad. Very, very sad. However, I already know it can be saved because I see signs of life on it. And I see new leaf growing and I see new little nubs growing. So I can definitely save this. Now, if there's one thing I really did love, it was this Monstera Addin because when I got those leaves when I was in my prime with my plant, I got these leaves really big and vining all over the place. Obviously, it doesn't look like that now because I totally forgot about it. Here we are. But it's okay, it's still alive. And besides, I don't want to buy it all over again if I don't have to. Walmart is notorious for just letting them die. Absolutely. I feel like I'm saving them. You know what I mean? And besides, what are they going to do? They're going to just chuck them in the garbage anyway. I feel like I'm flipping Robin Hood for plants. I can't stand that. I cannot stand that. I see that a lot on like these social media videos where these stores, including Walmart, they will definitely throw those plants out. And a lot of them can be saved. They really can be saved. They just toss them. That's just makes me hurt. I'm like, oh, I feel all sad inside. That's why I love going to the clearance plants. And that's why I appreciate Lowe's. Because Lowe's definitely just kind of still keeps some. At least they do clearance. You know what I mean? So if they want to, I mean, granted their prices on clearance is not the best anyway. Still, at least they still do it. Got to give them some credit versus Home Depot. Home Depot doesn't do that. Walmart doesn't do that. At least not that I'm aware of. Not the ones by me. We are preserving plant genetics. It's a service to nature. That's what I'm talking about. See, you're my peoples. You're my peoples. That's exactly how I think of it. We're doing a service. All right. And besides, if we really care about plants, like, yo, we don't want to see these die. It's so messed up. Not only plants, but they do that with food too. And that pisses me off too. Because you know how many people, they could be donating this to homeless shelters and feeding so many people in need. But no, what do? Chuck it. There's a flipping garbage can. And then they got the nerve and the balls to arrest you if you decide to go like, what do you call it, dumpster diving to save a lot of this stuff. Then they got the nerve to charge you with it because then they consider it stealing, which is a stupid way. I can't even think about it, but I'm kind of anti-government anyway. So, not anti-government, more like anti-government overreach. That's what it is. You know what? I just don't like laws that don't make sense. I don't like laws that make no sense. So I tend to be a rule breaker sometimes because if it makes no sense to me, I ain't following it. Okay, here we go. And I'm sure that turned off a lot of people. I don't care. Ooh, snap. Okay. I'm going to fill this up because I got to save this Addin, man. I really do. I see a new leaf going, and I need to save this. Big time. I love this plant. I'm going to get it again. I got a few more months till my plant, till I have to go back outside because think about it. It's already December, late December. About to be late December. It's about to be Christmas time so soon. And then next thing you know, it'll be January, and I'm already starting seedlings for outdoors for next year. Crazy. I'm going to be starting my brassicas and my onion seeds and everything for outside already. Soon enough. So here we go. Oh, was that? I got charcoal on the bottom of this? What is that? Is that a rock? That's a rock. How about? Oh, the soil is still good, though. It's got a decent amount of perlite, which is what I was looking for. So we're going to work with this. Okay. So we're going to get rid of this root system that's super old. Oh, gosh, that looks like a mess. All right. I'm going to give a lot of this fertilizer afterwards because obviously I don't have fertilizer on me because I totally forgot. I didn't have enough time, actually. Okay, moving on. I'm just happy that I got this little covering thing so I don't spill soil all over my floor. That's nice. And oh, here we go. Anti-waste when others are in need. I know, I hate that. It pisses me off. I do not like that. You know, there's so many people that can use food or use anything really. I always feel like there's someone's garbage is like one person's garbage is someone else's treasure. I'm telling you, this is why I love like recycling, upcycling. I'm just a big fan of it. I really am. Waste not, want not. But then again, I also wonder if that's like those that appreciate that, because obviously we were not rich growing up, so we had to make do with what we had. So I guess you get thrifty as you get older, or you learn thrifty ways. Okay, I got to do something with this. Now this is obviously terrible, but there are signs of life. See that one leaf right there? Hold on a second. Hey, booyah, life. So that means I want to separate this because I don't think the soil kind of sucks. So we're going to address this. Some of them are dead, some of them are not. So that is what we're going to do. And my back hurts. But I'm almost done. I think this was like the second to last plant that I needed to mess with. Then I can finally clean up this room because it looks atrocious. Actually, it's not too bad. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this is a mess. Actually, I like that pot, so I'm going to resave my pot. Okay, so which one? We're going to save this chunk because this is totally... Oh, I see a new nub. That's going to grow. Oh, yeah, that's going to grow. Okay, we're going to save this one. There is signs of life. If you see signs of life on your plant, you really can try to save it. It will bounce back. You're going to need to give it a lot of TLC, though. A lot of fertilizer, a lot of TLC, but it will bounce back. Besides, I don't know. I have this connection with stuff. I don't know. I feel like it needs a second chance or a third chance or something. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like if I'm giving up on a plant, I feel like I'm giving up on myself. That kind of feels weird, but here we are. Plants as a form of therapy, right? So here we are. I'm going to save that. Panera used to give their end of the day stuff for the day. Oh, yes, that's a great idea to the churches, but then they might have gotten a write-off. I'm not sure. It is still a tax write-off, but you would think that would be the incentive to do that. You know what I mean? That would be a nice incentive. Oh, maybe I will use this pot, considering I may have more than one life-looking thing here. I'm going to save that. That looks pretty darn good. Ooh, we're going to save you. What else are we going to do here? Do I see any more signs of life? This one, you do not look alive. Actually, you look kind of dead. Yeah, I don't see anything here going. You can totally see signs of life, but this one has nothing. So you are not alive. All right. This one does. This one does. What is this? Oh. Obviously, there's a bunch of dead leaves there, but there's a new leaf growing. So that is a yes. We will keep that and we put it right there. Next. I'm making my way. This looks like a... So we're going to keep you too. Okay. Now I can easily buy this plant all over again. Obviously, I could buy that. It's not a problem. I don't know. Maybe I just want to try to save it. Who knows? Maybe I just also want to save money. You know how many plants I would have to rebuy for every time I like accidentally kill it? That's a lot of plants. Now this is dead. You look dead. I'm not going to save you. You look super dead. This, you got life in you. We're doing this. All right, here we go. This is kind of dead. No, I am corrected. I think that's a new leaf. Oh, see, this will bounce back definitely with fertilizer. Oh yeah, that's a new leaf. I think I just needed to get it out of that pot. Sometimes even just repotting it will give it a new, like, fresh start. You know what I mean? So this one is a, oh, I just broke that root. It'll bounce back with some root hormone powder. Keeping that. Moving on. Keeping you. You are alive. Oh, man. See, this is hopeful. This makes me happy. Not gonna lie. This makes me pretty happy. It's the little things that make me happy. You know what I mean? I'm not greedy. Look at that. I'm happy repotting a plant, seeing little signs of life. I mean, it makes me happy. That's the whole point. Plant therapy, besides. After a long day, this is kind of relaxing. Okay, I'm going to save this too. So I have 2 different containers. One of them for the little minis, mini super minis, and then the other one with a major root system. New leaf means it still thinks it can. Right. If it still thinks it can, I still think it can. You know what I mean? Positive reinforcement. All right, this looks kind of dead though. Oh, is it though? I don't know. This one looks like it would take forever to grow though. I do see some signs of life on it, but it's gonna take forever for it to grow. I can show you. It's gonna take forever. Now look at this. You would think it's dead, but there's one little spot right there. I don't know if I can turn it. You see that little nub? Yeah, that's new growth, baby. Right there. So I'm gonna try to grow it and see what happens. Sometimes you just it's happened to me plenty of times. Sometimes you just need to repot it and it works. Repot it, get a little fertilizer, a new spot, and it's good to go. All right. Same thing with that one. Ooh, that's a new leaf in general. Yeah, not all of them were going to be good, but I know that some of them were still viable. And let me tell you, by the summertime, not even summertime, but the springtime, because I will feed the heck. And I have LED lights, full spectrum grow lights. So I know that if I put them under the full spectrum grow lights, they will bounce back. I already know it. I just can't forget about them. Just cannot forget its existence. That's the thing. That's the key. Do not forget about them, Jack. Don't forget about them. That's dead. Not all of them are going to be dead. It's a nubby. It wants to live. Absolutely. You can definitely tell. Oh, I see. That looks like one. See, that's one of the things that I have. Obviously, I told you I have philodendrons upstairs, and I thought that was not going to, that died off. But I kept watering the soil. I kept watering it. Next thing you know, I got a little nub, and then the nub grew a leaf. Now I got one leaf. I'm so happy. But if you think about it, it does make you a better gardener because you know the boundaries of that type of plant. You know how far you can push that plant. You know more about that plant than you did if you kept it thriving because you learn way more ways of how to try to, bring your plant back from the brink of death. So I like to think of it like that. Yes, you have a thriving plant that's wonderful. But how many of you have brought a plant from the brink of death and tried everything? So that means you know multiple ways of like keeping something alive. I think of it like that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think this will work. I think so. I think we're gonna keep this. This looks pretty good. Yeah, this soil needed a little help. So I'm just gonna. It was a good thing that I'm repotting it. Yeah, I'm gonna put this there. Almost, because once I'm done repotting this, then I'm gonna bounce off of here. But I'm almost there. Yeah, this plant. Oh gosh, this is a really nice plant too. So actually, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this nubs. They're not looking. Oh my God! What the flip is that? Oh shit! Sorry. Ooh, that scared the crap out of me. It looked like a worm. I kid you not. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that scared the snap out of me. The flip was that? Yo, I kid you not. Like, outdoors. The little caterpillar worms, the little green ones that they're always found on your brassicas, on your cauliflower, and your, oh my God, that scared the crap out of me, yo. That scared the crapola. Is that a worm? Oh, I don't know if I saw that. That scared the crap out of me. Woo. Yeah, I hear you. No problem. All right, let me do this real quick. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. I don't know what that was. I don't even know if this is going to grow anything. I can't even tell. I do see a bunch of roots growing. So, I mean, I think I may keep it. Maybe I'll just give it a good old haircut too. You can definitely do that and it will grow. So, there we go. Yeah, that looks kind of crappy-ish. Oh, you know what? I might as well cut some roots while I'm at it. All right, so we're going to pot that up. I don't know what my dogs are just going back and forth, back and forth. I think that was about it. I think that was all that I can save of this plant, which is not bad. I was able to save a lot of the stems off of this plant. So this is actually a win. So now we get my root hormone powder, and now we root this up. I'm very excited about this, being able to keep this going. So here we are. I don't know what this dog in the background. Can you see from my dog? My dog is going to come back, I tell you. She like signaling me or something. Oh, that's my cat. Ramen. That's my pain in the butt cat. I just did a video this yesterday on how to grow catnip for your cats, because I got a little pain in the butt cats. So I wanted to grow them some catnip so they can have some fun. I think that's what I did. Okay, there we go. We're going to put that in there. That looks good. All right, cat. I'll be with you shortly. Feline. Okay, put that in there. This will grow back, so I'm very excited about this. Now I'm just going to bring them in my kitchen so I can properly pay attention. I do have a grow light in my kitchen, right on my kitchen island, actually. So it should be all right. I don't know if this is going to grow back. Oh, I do see signs of life on it. And it's going to take so long, but it will. I actually can chop this in half, minimize the amount of space I need. 2 sets of roots, the top and also the bottom. I can cut right in between there because I still got some root system going. And then there we go. That'll grow back. Oh, I'm excited. Granted, it may take a while. This is why we're going to give it some fertilizer, because it will definitely bounce back if you give it some fertilizer. This does not look like it's going to bounce back. That is not. This one was. Oh, that's going to take forever, though. I don't know. I'm most likely going to buy this plant again. Most likely. Or I can really, really pay attention to it, Jack. Man, talk about a mission. I think I am going to grow this. I think I may buy it again. But you know what? It's like, what, for only fear of it to just kind of die again? Not because I don't know what I'm doing. It's because, again, object permanence or lack thereof, in my case. I'd be forgetting about my plant's existence. Ooh, I don't know. I think that's dead. Okay, so we're moving on. We're absolutely moving on. That's it. I think this is like the last plant that I'm going to be working on, and then I'm going to bounce. But I needed to do this regardless. Live stream or no live stream, I still needed to do this anyway. So I might as well figure we can do this together. Because why not? I don't see no reason. Oh, that is going to grow something else again. I think I'm going to keep that. Let's just shake this off a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to save this, baby. There we go. Shake some hormone powder on that. And then put that down there. All right, and then I'll add a little extra soil on top of it later on so we can kind of fill it up to the top. and then we're good. I know that doesn't look like much. It looks like a bunch of sticks, bunch of stems. But if you closely examine your stems, there is signs of life in there. So if you properly take care of it, what a great experiment, or what a great way to, I guess, learn something. Learn how to pay more attention. God, how many times have I said that? Pay attention, Jack. Pay attention. What I do pay more attention of is my plants outside. Obviously, when I'm growing veggies in the spring and summer. Yo, can you stop pacing? Shit. God, this dog is pacing. I think she's like screaming to go outside. Let me take this off. Let me go like this. She's pacing to go outside. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. What do you want? What do you want? Do you see them? They're pacing. They're pacing. It's like they want me to leave them outside. What do you want? I'm talking to these dogs as if they're going to flip and answer me. I think she does want to go outside. Okay, just a stick. All right, you know what? I am going to have to just give me 1 second. I need to open this door because I have dogs sitting back and forth like right behind me. So they only do that when they really want to go outside. So if you can just hold on a second. I really appreciate you holding on for like 1 second. Yeah, I talk to my animals like they're human, like as if they're going to answer me or something. Okay. All right. Yes. You're pacing. I get it. Just don't poop or pee on my door. On my floor. That's exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted to go outside. Okay. All right. That's what they wanted. They just wanted to be let outside. Okay. Hey, back. All right. So now I'm done. I got one plant out of the way, one pot. I'm going to do this one pot and then I'm out because my back hurts. My back hurts. Is that enough? Did I say I was going to save that? Man, that's going to take me forever to grow that sucker back. I got nothing but time. I'm in the winter time. So it's like, hey, I got nothing but time. So why not? Besides, I like a good challenge. I like a good old challenge. I had a few other plants that I need to do this with, like what do you call that? I have the ZZ plant that I need to still work on. I got my Hoya I need to work on, but I'm not doing it today. I'm pooped. I'm tired. I still gotta clean up my kitchen. Still gotta do adulty stuff. You know what I mean? Nah, that's no fun. Yeah. Okay, I'm moving on. Hopefully it's just for poop and pee and not a visitor. No. My husband's upstairs. Jose is, I don't know what he's doing actually. Actually, I should probably take off one of these earpieces so I can hear what's going on outside. I'll hear them. They bark like crazy. They are my little guard dogs, both of them. So, okay, we're gonna put that in there. Yeah, there we go. I do. I talk to my animals like they're flipping human, as if they're gonna answer me, or as if they know what I'm talking about. Okay, one done. Oh my gosh, that took me forever. Okay, one more and I am super done. This big one. I'm just gonna lay in all that soil back inside of it. Actually, I have more soil over here, and being that this plant likes it kind of on the dry side, which I still cannot forget. This is all old soil, I should say. I have more over here that I'm just gonna fill in on the bottom. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Okay. Save this. I'm gonna save this. You are gonna put some soil on the bottom. There we go. And that's a potato. I'm assuming that I tried to grow a potato in this. Wow, that's smart. All right. There we go. All right, there. Oh, you're looking so cute. I'm leaving this just as is. I could build the soil up around it. My back really starting to hurt, so I got to make this snappy. The chronic pain life, not fun at all. But I gotta save this one with the actual leaf going. You got definite signs of life. Let's throw a little root hormone powder in the base. Whoop. Now we're good to go. Let's throw a little more of this on top. And let's all pray that my cat doesn't use any of this soil as a stinking cat litter box. That'd be great. Oh, I'd love to show you my cat. My cat's actually right behind me. I can't see the little stinker. But I did that video. I did that video yesterday on the catnip for that little jerk off. And I have 2 cats, so I can call them a jerk off because they are. If you have cats, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Them little stinkers. I love them so much, though. They definitely do what they want. You can train a dog, but you can't train a cat. I'll tell you that. Them little bastards, they will do whatever they want to do. But I love them so much. But they also keep the mice away, so I guess where I live, I got like there's always like a lot of field mice around here, like in my area where I live, and I don't want to lay down poison because obviously if I don't want my dogs eating the poison. So that's how I wanted getting into cats, because the cats keep the mice away, and that's how I got my cats, and they do a pretty good job. But they also eat me out of house and home, so I guess it depends on how bad you want to deal with cats. And also, I think I'm allergic to them because I can't breathe for squat. So I guess it's just like a matter of which one you want. Do you want to deal with cute cats, but you can't breathe for nothing? Or what? I can't breathe for anything. But I like them so much. It's like, do I really want to give them up just because I can't breathe? One would say yes. Maybe, Jackie, breathing is a little more fundamental than having some cats. But I'm like, yeah, I do enjoy my cats, though. Those little jerk-offs. Okay, I think we're done with this. Good, I'm done because I'm pooping out already. Now I'm gonna bring this to my kitchen so I can keep a very big eye on it. Oh yeah, no, I have terrible back pain for multiple things. I also have neuropathy, which sucks too. That's nerve pain, which totally sucks. And I also have intractable spasticity, muscle spasms on my back as well. That's all MS. Thank you. And my phone is owl. That is my sister. I was supposed to pick up my niece and nephew, so I think my stay with me for a little while. Right. But hey, I finally saved these plants. I know it took me a while, and I really hope that, yeah, a lot of them will spring back. I already know it will spring back. Play with the cat. Oh, in the litter box. You know what I did? I didn't possibly, well, figure out how to. What I did was have a regular litter box, right? Get rid of the litter box. Plastic totes, like one of those container totes. I dug out a little hole on the side. Cats get in and out, so I'm able to cover it. And that's still my sister calling me. I'm gonna have to get back to her. Call you back. Call you back, sister. So fast. Got a lid. Keep the lid closed. How about now? How about right? Get it. Okay. It's been fun. It's been real, everybody. I really enjoyed our time together. Getting boring over here. So next time you can always catch me on Facebook. You can always catch me. I'm on Facebook all the time. That's just how I am. Call me an old person out. You check strictly mental health. Until then, awesome night. Either way, it's been real. I'll talk to you guys later. Do this. Oh, I'm so excited. So it did work out. Now I gotta wash my hands, looking a hot mess or whatever. I got a little bit of a dirt mess, and I had to clean it up before my cat decides to come in here. So I gotta be pretty quick. We do this. I use. Oh, don't forget, catch me on Facebook, catch me on TikTok. But remember, TikTok is only mental health. Here. Oh, you can all over on social media. Right? Chit chatting with me though. I really